All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
unboxing video number 39.
All right. It's
Got
that
quite a few
time of the
packages.
month again. Many of you have
Indeed.
sent in your packages here.
Yes.
We're very excited to open them. It's quite a big one here. We got quite a lot
few.
of packages.
I think there are some that were carryovers from previous month that didn't quite make it in time.
Yes. The virus makes things quite difficult. Yes.
Yeah.
But also we had a big package that just came that we opened outside of the unboxing because that was one specifically requested for that.
Right.
Shy, thank you again very much for the One Piece volume.
Thank you for getting us into that wonderful manga.
Yes. Thank you very much for this.
But info, if you want to send us packages or letters or anything like that, few things to know.
do that?
1, no consumables.
Yes.
We will not partake of them and they will be thrown out. 2, new P.O. box. New as in like the past, several months or something, but make sure that you get the P.O. box information from the description of the unboxing videos, not from the other videos, because the older videos from our channel, we can't
like
update all 2,000 of them or whatever, so those will have the old P.O. box, which we will not get packages from. So, and of course, you don't need to send us actual packages. We love getting your letters and stuff,
Letters
just
are the
hearing
best.
from you, they're the best. But yeah, I think we should get into this, Caleb.
Let's get into it, yeah. So I will start off. I'll do a letter here. Let's see. This one. Are you sure this one is?
It is sent to us, addressed Semblance of Sanity at our P.O. box.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have this one be right out the gate, just in case.
Just in case it's like, yes, would you like to advertise for our business?
Yes. It very much probably isn't. It was just that it was something.
It was sent very officially looking.
Yes, it looks like it's an official request or something like that. Look, it's a lawsuit, Jacob.
Cease and desist.
You guys are too sexy.
You have shit taste in anime.
Yes.
Please stop.
Yes, please stop. Yeah. No, of course not. Dear Caleb and Jacob, hello, my name is Nguyen. It's a Vietnamese name, so it's completely fine if you can't pronounce it. Okay. Well, welcome. Nice to meet you. This is my first time writing a letter to you. First of all, how are you guys doing? Well, I think actually I'm really happy right now. I have a couple things that have just kind of aligned with my daily life right now.
Yeah.
And doing better. I'm like a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. I have been kind of in the dumps lately, quite frankly. Some personal life stuff is just
Hitting you.
hitting me.
And it's not, and it don't stop coming.
through the ringer. So yeah, but it's starting to get better, which is nice.
I hope you're in the very best of health and the situation is getting better there. Yeah, really good health. Thank you. I'm a longtime subscriber of yours and I became a Patreon recently. English is not my first language, so I hope you can forgive me if my grammar is not the best or the sentences are a bit stiff. No worries.
I
no worries.
would not have been able to tell if you hadn't said that.
Yeah. You guys are my favorite reaction channel, and I tried my best to convey all my thoughts and feelings in this letter. Oh, thank you very much. I want this letter to get to you guys before the unboxing video in May. I even used an online service and not the normal method to make sure it gets there faster, but it's my first time using it and sending a letter to another country, so just crossing my fingers here.
That's probably why the letter looked so official and stuff.
Right, that makes sense. A bit of background about me. I'm a Vietnamese college student who is studying abroad in Germany. To be honest, my time here is not the best, and I'm not in a very good place right now. Gotcha, yeah, it's a bit lonely, I'm guessing. Being in a foreign country with severe social anxiety is not good, I can tell you that. Yep, that's the double whammy
I can imagine.
right there. I thought that spending a lot of time at home will make me happier since I can avoid talking to people, but everything just became worse over time. It's just so hard to make friends for me. I do have a few people around that I can keep in contact with, but I just can't establish a genuine connection, and the lockdown surely doesn't help. Okay, yeah, heart goes out for you. My best friend is still in Vietnam. Even though I still love her very much, it's hard to talk regularly since we both have very different lives now.
Gotcha.
Okay, now this is triply just hitting me. Yeah. Depression and anxiety are just piling up, so eventually schoolwork becomes worse too. And that's when your channel comes in. Oh, okay. The energy you guys bring to every reaction and discussion never fails to lift my spirit. The way you understand a show, talk, and explore them always fascinates me and teaches me a bunch of things that I don't know or haven't realized yet. You don't understand how much you have helped me. Your channel keeps me sane in a time like this. Given a semblance of sanity, one little wee bit at a time. I mean, it's keeping us sane and
Yeah.
times like this. So yeah,
Do it for us too.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you have this. But yeah, oh, that was really sweet. Okay, my love for anime also increases immensely because of you. Thanks to you, I can enjoy a variety of anime and not just stick to one genre. I even used to listen to you guys every day to practice my English listening skills. No joke.
It must be working.
I always wondered because like I have times where I'm just like because I've been speaking so much on a daily basis because of the channel that I'm like, I wonder if there are people that are like, oh, actually, you guys are a good frame of reference for English.
And like
but every once in a while, you use words that are just like what, and then like, like.
Quite frankly, your grammar so far is better than ours sometimes is.
Yeah, this is really good. So you're doing great. Some of my favorite reactions from you are A Place for the Universe. Okay, you didn't have to butter us up like
all
that.
All right.
Yeah,
I see you have very good taste. Yeah.
Mob Psycho 100 again.
Yes.
Yep. My Hero Academia. Oh, yep. Long-time subscriber, makes sense. Attack on Titan. Yep. Dr. Stone. Okay.
Nice.
We actually don't get as many people referencing Dr. Stone in the letters and stuff like that. And Dr. Stone hit in this different kind of way. Like back when we were reacting to like that middle to like second half kind of part there, because the show kind of changed,
right,
and became in a weird way like Haikyuu energy for me. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, it was a very positive show.
Yeah,
in a way that I didn't expect.
Yeah, exactly. Like the part where the lights go up all over the tree.
Oh yeah.
So good. Vinland Saga. Okay, that one has to be directly for me. Kaguya. Okay.
Kaguya is just an amazing show.
Kaguya. And Ruby. Okay, you are definitely. That's probably where the long-term subscriber thing comes in. Yeah.
Oh boy.
A Place for the Universe is my favorite comfort show. It's such a masterpiece of art and brings tears to my eyes almost every episode. I sympathize with all the characters, like Tamaki's fear, Hinata's frustration, Yuzuki's loneliness, and Shirase's determination. Yep, these are just such well-realized characters in general. I love that I knew almost once you said Tamaki's fear what the other three were going to be, because they're like, I'm like, yep. So then, frustration, loneliness, determination. Yep, like exactly.
If you're watching this video and you haven't seen A Place for the Universe, check it out.
Check it out.
It's such a
short,
good show.
but
It's short. It's beautiful. The music is amazing.
Is
every episode is just a gem.
Yep. But surprisingly, the character that hit me the most is Megu. Oh. Yeah, I feel like I can truly understand her, not in the way that she sabotages Tamaki's plan, but her desperation, being dependent on someone so much that you feel worthless without them. I appreciate the show to give a perfect ending in which she can find herself in a place without Tamaki. I wish that I can be like that someday, and I'm taking my first step in doing that.
Way to go.
Oh, way to go. That I have been Megu as well, but it is one of those things of where when you realize like that, like in a lot of ways we can all be like Megu, is that journey, that beginning of her journey, really, in episode, I think it's 5.
Yeah.
Is so important that she had that confrontation.
Yep.
Even though it's really painful for Tamaki to, in some ways, have to deal with Megu. Like, it's really good. Yeah. Oh, I also began to watch Hibike Euphonium recently. Ooh. The character writing and focus really captivated me. I'm on episode 8 right now, and Kumiko and Reina's relationship is just perfect.
Wasn't episode 8 a bisexual?
Yes, it's made me happy as a bisexual woman, too. And that was until I read the comments under your reaction and realized that the show is queer baiting. It was so frustrating and disappointing.
I feel you.
That is something that is an unfortunate aspect about the show, because it is so beautiful and stuff. It's sometimes utilized specifically to draw up the idea of, they could be moving things in a relationship and a romantic way, but they're not going to do it. Yeah.
I still like to think that basically the reason why it isn't happening doesn't have to be because of like
meta reasons
or whatever, but rather because the two characters might not necessarily understand themselves and their feelings enough that's
very true.
That if it were to be free of meta reasons, it could go that course eventually, but it just isn't right now.
And also, this is another thing that I feel like is maybe just overlooked too often in anime. They're really young. So having a relationship of like any like serious caliber at this age wouldn't last long anyway.
We're dealing with teacher crushes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those things where it's just like, Yes, this is definitely queerbaiting. This is textbook queerbaiting.
But fan fiction, 3 to 5 years in the future.
My love for the show has dropped a bunch, but I still enjoy everything else about it. So I will I will try to keep watching and shipping in silent.
There you go.
Exactly. Yeah. Ship on with us. Mm-hmm. One of the shows I saw you used to put on polls but keep losing is Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. It's my favorite comedy anime, and I really wish that it can win someday. I know Jacob has already seen it. As a person who got into manga through shoujo, this show's deconstruction of the tropes in shoujo is just everything to me. The characters are anything but cliche, and the development was always good, or was actually good, even though it doesn't get a season 2. It's well written, and the comedy is perfect, original, and unexpected. I couldn't think of a person that wouldn't laugh at least at one joke per episode. Is this all you can concur?
I can. It's also one of those things where I especially had fun with some of the side characters in that show.
Yeah. I'm also really excited to see your reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen. The poll you made for it, they put it in quotations, was just amazing and made me laugh a lot. Jujutsu Kaisen is the best new shonen show, in my opinion. It knows how to utilize all the shonen tropes to its advantage, improve them, or flip them completely. Moreover, the animation and directing just bring the show to a whole new level. Yeah, we've already recorded 2 episodes right now, and it's...
Oh my god.
It's good.
It's amazing.
I could not believe just how 20 seconds of just martial arts stuff was just so good. It's like we are in the future, y'all. All right. It keeps getting better every episode. I had such a good time watching it, and I hope you guys will too. Your podcast and discussions on stream is another thing I love. I don't play many games, so I don't often watch your gaming streams. The only one that I could watch is Jacob's Persona 4 stream, and your excitement for the story and love for that certain character just always makes me smile. I appreciate the spoiler-free message part.
My heart was literally just played like a fiddle and then stomped on and
I hope Caleb can try out the game too, either online or in your own time, and I'm still waiting for you two to play Persona 5 one day since it's my favorite in the franchise.
Oh, good to know.
If you don't mind, I want to give you guys some of my anime and manga recommendations. Of course. I won't talk much about the first one since there is a high chance that you guys may already know and plan to put it on a poll someday. It's To Your Eternity. Yes. We are very well aware of this one. The anime is still airing, and it catches my attention right away because it has the same author with a silent voice.
Yep.
I know you would be too, Jake. Since Jacob loves that movie so much.
I have been aware of that one for a while. Yeah.
But Jacob especially, yeah. It'll be interesting to see this author write about a supernatural and adventure story, since a silent voice was so relevant to our everyday setting. The character's writing is still extremely sympathetic and relatable. At the time I'm writing this, only 3 episodes are out, but I'm completely on board on this journey, and that's all I want to say about it for now. Again, second, I very much appreciate how spoiler-free this was.
Yes.
Thank you. The second one is a manga named Pandora Hearts. Okay, I have heard of this one for sure. I know it'll be hard for you guys to read it, but if I get a slim chance to get you to check it out in your own time someday, that's all I need. The manga is considered a critical success, though never attaining wide-reaching commercial popularity, and the bad anime adaptation doesn't help. Oh, that's...
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think that's why I know of it.
Yeah, I think that's why I know about it too. It still has a small but dedicated fandom. Pandora Hearts was praised for its complex plot, strong character writing, and frequent subversion of tropes. It received praise from such figures as Hiromi Arakawa, author of Fullmetal Alchemist. It's not only my favorite manga, but my favorite piece of media ever, so apologize in advance because I will gush about it a lot. I'll be sure not to spoil anything, though. Thank you.
Okay.
The series features heavy references to Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass and can be considered both fantasy and mystery. It follows Oz Vesalius, heir to one of the Duke houses. His life is rich and carefree, darkened only by the constant absence of his father. At his coming-of-age ceremony, however, everything changes. For no reason that he can discern, he's cast into the prison known as the Abyss, only to be saved by a monster in the shape of a girl known as Alice, the blood-stained Black Rabbit. Why was he cast into the Abyss? How does Alice factor into it all? And what does the organization known as Pandora want with him? Okay. The premise isn't anything extremely unique, but it does a fantastic job of setting things up and making you interested in what is really going on. A lot of people drop during the first 30 chapters because of the confusing plot points, and it doesn't seem like there's anything special about it. But don't be deterred. The first 30 chapters set up everything so you have a clear understanding of how things work and function, and then it tears the world and characters into tiny bits and laughs in your face while your heart bleeds out. It never slows down once it picks up, and just gets better and better as it went on. Okay, yeah. I kind of like mystery box stories in general, and I'm kind of a sucker for even the ones that aren't considered like as good by a lot of people. So if this is one that's also a like manga critical success, then I would probably be into it just for the sake of being like, but I want to know what happens next. So
yeah, it's one of those things where I find it fascinating how the manga world and the anime world can be so different,
Sure,
right? Because
yeah.
one, there's just the whole idea of if something gets a good adaptation, right? But then there's
True.
also just the idea of if it gets an adaptation at all. And there could be, like, there have been a bunch of anime that have been coming out recently that apparently were based on these amazing manga that everybody in the manga community knew about and loved and all that stuff. But I had no idea they existed.
Yeah, exactly. If you love mystery, you will definitely enjoy this. Every time a question gets answered, another pops up and keeps you guessing. One of the plot twists shook me so much that I have to put the manga down and walk around to calm down. Even with all the confusing setup, all of the plot threads are tied together tightly in the end. That's the thing with a mystery story, is you almost set yourself up potentially to fail by having the ending be too important. And while the ending is paramount, as some would say,
the journey
cannot be forgotten. Yeah, so yeah, that's really impressive that they actually finished it properly. I also can't emphasize enough how amazing the characters are. It has a wide and varying cast full of broken characters with very different and conflicting motivations. The relationships between them all were so fantastic and leave you heartbroken. The third one that I want to recommend is a new manga by the same author of Pandora Hearts. It's the case study of Vanitas. This one has a better chance to get your reaction from you because it will get an anime adaptation by Studio Bones this July.
Oh,
the art style in the manga is so detailed that the anime can't be compared. But I think they did a decent job of simplifying it for better animation, at least from one short teaser they released. It also directed by one of the directors from the Monogatari series, Tomoyuki Itamura. So I'm crossing my fingers for this adaptation to be good and get you guys to consider it one day. That's exciting to hear about, is that up-and-coming anime adaptations that are usually talked about in circles that we don't frequent, where it's like, oh, in a year or 3 there will be an anime adaptation of this, and all we know is here's like a 7-second little teaser thing of like
so
a bit
that we
of
know that
animation.
it is actually happening, and
and
here's
it's not
some of
just
the people working on it.
It's not just clickbait. Vanitas is the name of a character in the manga, but it's also a symbolic work of art showing the transience of life, the futility of pleasure, and the certainty of death, often contrasting symbols of wealth and the symbols of ephemerality and death. So naturally, the story of the manga is dark and explores concepts like death, salvation, love, and religion. I'm already in. I'm absolutely already in. There was a character from another fictional work that had a name that was very similar to Vanitas that was utilized to explore a bit of this philosophy. So that's really interesting. It tells a tale of vampires set in 19th century Paris, but this time with a steampunk aesthetic. We follow a duo of main characters with a Sherlock-Watson dynamic. Yep,
Okay,
I'm in, absolutely. One is a vampire and one is a human. Together they go on adventures to learn about the curses that make all the vampires go crazy and attack humans. Weird occurrences and mysteries begin to appear every step they take. Okay. I think almost all the good things about Pandora Hearts can be applied here, except for the satisfying plot twist and reveal parts, because the story is still ongoing with only 51 chapters.
Makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. So Pandora Hearts is over and finished.
But this one,
good.
This
one
going.
is quite new, really, as far as manga go. Mm-hmm. So gotcha. Okay, that's also probably why we've just never heard about it as well. The source material. You haven't heard about this one before, have you?
No.
Yeah, okay. But the author learned from the previous manga and tried to write a setup that hooks readers right away this time. I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. Cool. Gotcha. Yeah, so if the earlier problem of Pandora Hearts was that the first 30 chapters is all set up and you don't have as much execution on a lot of the plot points, then yeah, the pacing-wise, a lot of people might not be into it. But that's cool. Vampires are also an old premise that can be boring if new authors don't know how to write about it. You know plenty about this. Yes, we have talked at length about certain quick and easy, what we would call settings and things that fantasy authors nowadays will use to be like, hey, look, you liked this and that other thing, right?
Right, and you rip off the wrong thing.
Exactly.
Vampires are such an old concept that they they are often done just for the associated feelings and emotions and things like that. Because vampires, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But there are
it's like dragons, basically.
Yeah, right. But given that there's this wealth of stories that have featured vampires and stuff, well, and it can get really, really good when you play to the themes of why vampires are usually included in stories. When like classically, Yeah. So.
But this story knows how to put a unique spin on it, from their origin, their power, and their conflict with humans. The dynamic between the two main characters is also a selling point for me. They have opposite personalities and bounce off each other so well.
Nice.
They help to bring out the good and bad of each other, and it's so fun to see them develop and grow together. Yeah, I also, this is another thing of why I'm immediately into it, because when you said the Sherlock Watson dynamic, I am actually not as much into the detective kind of solve weird kind of occurrences aspect of it. I'm into it because you said Sherlock Watson as a like duo main character setup.
Oh, sure.
Love duo main character storylines. Just almost all of them.
Yeah.
I am tired of singular main character stories unless they're really tight and fast paced. Because then the main character will change dramatically from the from the beginning.
Having two main characters just means that
they'll force each other to change.
They'll force each other to change. If you were to treat them, if it's a dual main character, then you're basically making it so your main character, since it's the two of them,
is their relationship,
which just means it's going to be way more dynamic.
Yeah, exactly. The story also focuses on the messy romance between them and other characters. Oh, okay. Cool. The cast is also strong and complex this time, and I expect nothing less from the manga who used to write a bunch of broken characters.
I do like messy romance.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the end of my recommendation. Sorry if I got carried away a bit. Those shows just mean so much to me, and I want you guys to also have a chance to experience them. Thank you very much for the recommendations, Uyen. I should end the letter here too. I hope you guys enjoy reading it, and it's not too long or rambling. Once again, I just want to say thank you for everything. I'm so grateful for the way you inspire me and bring joy into my life with every video you post. Please keep up the good work. Sincerely, Uyen.
Thank you.
A fantastic letter. Thank you very much for this. This was really sweet. Thank you.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so pick a letter. Your choice.
I'll do this one.
Yep. Yeah. You can tear that off.
Yeah.
You're cold as ice.
Someday. Wait, no. I don't know the lyrics to that song. What am I talking about? All right. Okay.
Oh, thank you for numbering the pages on your letter. That's really helpful.
Thank you. Okay. Hi. First sentence is always the most difficult, isn't it? I hope this letter finds you well is standard enough, so let's go with that. I'm going from far away after all. Because of you, I've been thinking for a while now about watching Haikyuu. It's a good line of thought to be on.
You start off strong.
Whenever you two talk about it, it seems like something right up my alley. The only thing I'm afraid of is that it'll make me want to start playing sports IRL. You may laugh, but I'm kind of the guy who literally went to a trip beyond the polar circle with a bunch of strangers just because I watched A Place Further Than the Universe. Whoa.
Wait, you did? I'm guessing north then, because that's amazing.
Wow, way to go. I didn't even like the cold, but sleeping on snow in sub-zero temperatures is honestly an amazing experience everybody should give a try. I don't think I've ever ventured this far out of my comfort zone. I actually planned 2 trips, second one to polar Greenland, but that one got postponed for a year because of the pandemic.
Right.
Guess I should have watched it back in 2018. Yeah. Now I'm also thinking about learning to play the trumpet after rewatching Sound Euphonium. Hey! I have to admit, I had a bit of a weird experience watching the show. When I first did, I thought it was pretty good, but actually stopped watching at the beginning of the 2nd season. It was my first time watching anime with Japanese subtitles, so perhaps the experience was a bit too mentally taxing for me to properly enjoy it at the time. But whatever the reason, when you two started reacting to it not long after, I thought it's a good opportunity to get back into it. Somehow, I've managed to marathon the show several times since then, and currently consider it one of the best shows I've seen. Something surprising even to me, considering it competes with the likes of Hunter x Hunter or Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
There's just something about Kyoto Animation's works that makes you feel that way. I wholeheartedly agree.
Yep.
People often write these off as moe blobs and such, but honestly, I don't even like moe. And I don't even like low-stakes stories where barely anything happens, but still, here I am saying what I just said about Sound Euphonium.
It's incredible, y'all.
Yep. It's absolutely
presented.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And also, generally, KyoAni, makes some awesome stuff, so check out their other works, too.
Yeah.
The ending to Season 2, Episode 12, never fails to move me to tears. Yoshiji Kigami was one of the most talented episode directors in the industry, and from what I've heard, extremely kind and diligent mentor figure for pretty much every animator at Kyoto Animation for over 30 years.
Was.
Speaking of KyoAni works that have moved me to tears, I'm looking forward to your reaction to Liz and the Bluebird. It's honestly every bit as impressive piece of cinema as a silent voice, in some ways perhaps even more. Please don't go into it expecting just a franchise movie. Okay. So, I've got a bit of a story about Liz and the Bluebird. So, my first ever anime convention I ever went to was Anime Expo 2018. Kind of jumping into the piranhas, right? Massive convention and everything. But I love the silent voice. And one of the things that I was most excited to do while I was there is to see the composer for the soundtrack of Silent Voice, because soundtrack for a silent voice is amazing, right?
So good.
Turns out he also did the soundtrack for Liz and the Bluebird, and that had come out just recently. But I was literally the first person in line at the convention for the signatures, right? With my soundtrack and everything. And he was like, thank you, thank you for the support. I hope you see the other movie, that I made the music for that's playing here. And I was like, yes, totally. And then I was like, Liz and the Bluebird, yeah, that sounds awesome, KyoAni. And I looked it up, and then it was like, it's for Hibiki Euphonium. I know we're gonna react to that at some point, and I haven't seen the show and everything. I was like, no. But yeah, so I'm very excited to watch that film.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I don't have a nice segue to the next topic, but out of curiosity, have you ever considered learning the Japanese language? With your choice of career, I dare to say it'll provide an interesting cultural insight, even if you don't intend to pursue it to any kind of fluency. That is something that I have definitely considered, but that sounds like something that would also take a lot of time, and I don't know.
When I, back, right before the channel, right before I started the channel, I was living with a couple friends, and one of them just decided, hey, you know what? I'm tired of watching all this anime and not knowing Japanese, so I'm just going to learn Japanese. It's 27 years old or whatever, and he just decided to sit down, grab a couple programs online that, would all, kind of give him that intro bit, and then just give them all the test, and whichever one he liked the most, he would just go with that one, permanency. And within about 15 months, he had, really good, just general understanding of the language. And it was something of where I just kind of had this, check of, is it really that easy?
Yeah.
Because it was just something that he dedicated, a hobby level of time and energy into. So we're talking, 8 hours a week. It's not a lot.
Right.
Really.
It's something that, you don't do casually.
You don't binge anime anymore.
Right.
On your free time.
Right. You can do that. Yeah.
So you could just replace that time that you spent, binging anime while you were not working, and then learn Japanese. And, it would take maybe longer than 15 months necessarily, because you wouldn't be, like you said, not fluent, of course. But also, from what I've heard from a lot of people, the Japanese language is a language that even many of the Japanese don't have actual fluency in, because there's so much.
There's all the different characters and things like that. And,
yeah, exactly. And you don't need to learn all of Japanese to be decent at Japanese. And it's one of those things that I kind of look back on as that guy inspired me so much, and yet I have done nothing with that inspiration. So,
Yeah.
Good recommendation.
But yeah,
thank you.
something both of us have thought about.
Yeah.
It might seem daunting, but honestly, it's not. If there's something I'm sure of, it'd be that anybody can learn a language. Something to think about. I planned to include more things, but decided to keep it simple. Otherwise, I'd still be writing. Hope you guys are doing well. Enjoy other letters and packages. P.S. I've bought Jacob's book. I don't usually read science fiction or books written by YouTubers, but I really like the passion with which you talk about it and how seriously you seem to have taken it. I'm excited to start reading. Take care, Hansa. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Battle Lines, oh boy. Like,
it's now been like well over a year since you
yeah,
published
yeah,
it.
a year, maybe two actually, because 2020 just flew by. Yeah, so I think 2 years. But it's one of those things where to anyone watching this, I would recommend you check it out. I would say keep in mind that it is a self-published work, right? So there are little things here and there where it's like, oh yeah, like going back, I could have polished it up, or done things slightly differently and whatnot. But there's a lot to enjoy in that book. Like it's a fun one.
Yeah, for someone's first book, it's pretty impressive that like it happened in a self-published way, and also that like you did all that with just the one professional editor, right?
The whole editing side of things,
but
that's
only
a whole
one
other
actual
conversation.
professional editor.
Technically, I would say 0.
Oh. Shit.
Note to writers out there, getting an actual editor who knows what they're talking about when you're self-publishing is
rough.
Almost impossible. Your best chances would be to just make sure you have a writing group of other people that are really passionate about it, and then go with that. Because there are, for so many different reasons that would be a whole other conversation, editing is very different when it's self-publishing because, like, as an example, the editor has no reason to actually be invested in your work.
Right.
So, because it's just you give them a paycheck, right, and they do it. It's not like it's a part of some company or whatever where it's like the success of their book is kind of on their responsibility as well.
So you would basically give this editor how many stars out of 5? 1 or 0?
I would say if you're wanting to write a book just for the sake of writing it, like for you, then sure. But if you're actually wanting to like make a really good book, editors online, it'll help, but that's not where you want to have the lion's share of your resources and time and energy going into. Just get a really good writing
advice.
group with people that you trust their opinions on.
All right, next letter from of course TF to Caleb and Jacob. Hi there, TF again. In yet another attempt at writing you a concise letter. I think you wrote a concise letter.
Yeah,
this is just one page with double-sided. So that's it's pretty concise. Yeah. Who knows? But there's something I need to mention from the last letter. So last time I figured out page numbers. Good job, brain! Not so good job. I left out a whole page when I was rewriting the letter to clean up the handwriting. Yes, those squiggles you see aren't even the final form.
Oh no.
Oops, indeed. It's all right though. You didn't miss much. Just me musing on Dorohedoro, gyozas, and ebisu.
I mean, that's
tragic.
Dame, dame
yo. Dame yo.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I now slightly pronounce it correctly instead of just dame yo at the end.
Yeah.
I know.
He hasn't even played. He hasn't even done the karaoke with that song in the game.
Anyways, it's April, so happy birthday, Jacob. I'm sending just 2 books this time by author Nicholas Eames.
I think so. Yeah. Eames.
I believe so, yes. Eames, yeah. A standalone novel, King of the Wild, and the sequel, Bloody Rose. Adventuring gets the rock star treatment as an aging warrior gets his band back together for one last rescue mission, and the characters feel like typical fantasy archetypes from older Conan-era stories. You know, the dashing hero, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, wielding a magical sword, or a thief who rescued a princess, married her, and became king. How about the zany wizard whose spells sometimes cause more trouble than help? These are those characters, aged a few decades. Sounds okay so far, but remember I said rock star treatment? Yes, literally. The quests/contracts are called gigs. The bands have agents to manage their gigs and tours, and one joke is the old band thinking of how stupid the young ones look with face paint. Oh my god. This is beautiful.
That is amazing.
Yes.
That is actually amazing.
Enjoy the musical references, Jacob. Sadly, you don't get to meet a bard in the main cast in the first book. All their bards keep dying. Oh.
That is beautiful.
Why does that just sound so perfect?
It's that meme of like,
so the bard went on too many edible binges, and he just went out and fought a troll while under the influence. It was horrible.
For those of you who have only played
walls.
5th edition D&D, bards used to really suck.
They used to,
and that's
really
one of the reasons
suck.
why they're so good in 5th ed. So there are all these memes of like, level 20 bard. Oh yeah, those first 19 levels were real tough, but it was worth it.
Oh my god. Book 2 makes up for it. It's a more serious book, but the POV character is a bard. Just one with the propensity to spring into action like Deku. About as effective as early season 1 Deku.
So this is the prequel before he dies.
Right, exactly. The book starts off slow and gloomy, just like an old man before his morning coffee. But the jokes and references soon come flowing. Epic moments? This is a Rockstar-inspired tale about the greatest band in existence making a comeback. Epic is everywhere in these books. Despite all the jokes and hype, though, this is quite a gritty world. Not really the Game of Thrones style, drop dead like flies type. More the cold, hard deconstruction type of gritty.
Okay, cool.
Very cool. But wait, there's more as we flip the page. This is brilliant stuff, TF. These are friends who go off searching for danger and trust one another with their lives. The family Nakama energy is strong here. So when the author decides to go for the Kokoro, his shots land often. I'd say that. I hardly ever see authors succeed at blending the 4 elements well. Comedy, grit, hype, and heart. I've never heard this before.
But I love it.
The 4 elements that are comedy, grit, hype, and heart.
Yeah.
I think almost all my stories that I love have this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It actually reminds me a bit of the Discworld's Watchmen series, especially the later books. Okay. Very cool comparison there. Though, of course, Pratchett's mastery is a whole different level. Yes.
Of course.
Of course. And to be perfectly honest, these days it seems like every new story is a trilogy, and everyone's trying to write their own extended universes.
Yes. Yes. So back to battle lines. That was the whole reason why I wanted it to be a single story, because keep things simple. Yeah. Hopefully.
And I'm sure Sanderson is going to achieve the feat of writing a door stopper as thick as the door itself.
Naturally.
Of course. It's nice to have a good story contained in a single book, and here you get 2. All right, that's enough hyping for now. I'm writing this in mid-March, so I'm waiting for the new Beastars Dr. Stone's reaction. I love the omission of that other show. Among your current ones, quite a few turned out surprisingly good. But I gotta say, the big surprise is Ass Class. I just thought of it as a fairly clever but standard magical mentor type shonen.
Never have I been so wrong.
Yep. The last few episodes definitely elevate it. Oh, and Yu Yu Hakusho and Kuwabara is awesome too. But we knew that already.
Of course.
Yes,
of
we
course.
did. Yeah. And with that, it's another 3 a.m. My brain juices are out, so I'm ending here. Wait, I actually wrote a short letter this time. Nani? Still not concise, but one step at a time. Sorry, Caleb, not too much for you this time. I promise my next letter will contain plenty of gushing about the books I'm sending you. No worries. Here's a little preview for now. It involves prophetic snakes, many gods, and somehow there are wolves with iron in their fur.
That sounds dope.
This feels like his Dark Materials kind of vibe.
I don't even know what that is.
What? How do you not know what that is? All right, then, ending for real now. Bros, take care, stay safe, and may you continue to maintain that semblance of sanity. Till next time, as always, TF. TF, I love reading your letters so much. They're so dynamic and fun. And
They are
and
an absolute blast.
Just thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right.
First package. Here you are.
Actually, wait. Hold on a sec.
Are there any letters that we
No,
missed
there's a particular one.
that you're gonna
Yes,
open
because
specifically?
it's important that I open this one
I see.
because I know what it is. Kind of, sort of.
Kinda, sorta.
Yeah. Basically, someone told me that they were
wrinkly
sending me
package
something,
ASMR.
and and it didn't take long to figure out what it was. Like, just to be like, so it's this, isn't it?
They couldn't contain themselves,
No,
basically.
it was more of just that, like...
Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I know why you opened this first. Because it's something you can wear right now.
No.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ah! Of course it is. Of course it is. And little do you know, but the one that we had prior that has been like the backbone of this wrist specifically.
No, this is mine. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm not saying that I'm going to use this one.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you already have this one.
No, right. Well, it was something where I was mentioning, like, oh yeah, it's totally wholesome, but I was mentioning
holy shit.
That
this one is even in a position that's just like I think we can show that on YouTube though.
We can show it, but I mentioned offhandedly that the one that I have right now, which we might as well show.
Let's show it. Let's show it. It's so adorable.
It's so adorable.
Oh my God.
Iskandar and Waver, chibi style.
Yeah. And the big big rhino,
right,
not
exactly.
rhinos, the cows.
Right, exactly. The things
bulls,
as the wrist pad. But this part here in the middle is like just straight up on like the plastic whatever.
Yeah, it's already broken down.
It's totally broken down.
And the Joseph Joestar, Tequila Joseph Joestar one has broken.
Like completely.
It's just
like
it's gone.
The padding goop stuff was coming out and everything. We had to toss it.
Yep.
But
now.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
To those that watch the Twitch streams of that, there's a lewd command that is just how many times Jacob has been
thirsted after TV's ass, and I think it was like 257 or something. Is what it left off.
So much. Is the freaking outfit that she's got there like wet and transparent or something? Like what the heck?
I don't know.
That's why that white line is there. Jesus. Like
it's comfy though.
Is she blushing too? Yes, she is. Of course she is. Oh my God.
Yep.
Freaking 2B.
Be gentle, Ninus.
You think she would speak like that? She'd be like, be gentle, Ninus. You know?
No. Actually, she wouldn't say be gentle. No. Anyways.
Oh.
But
we don't want to create this role play right on here.
Yeah, but
Jacob's like, but actually I do.
I don't think I've ever been in a situation. One, I never would have gotten something like this on my own, right? So thank you for sending it to me. But two, I've never been in a situation where I've had to think, are people coming over? Do I need to hide anything?
I was literally going to say that.
I've never been in that position before, right? But now I think I might be. Now, I could always just power play and be like, no, it's just right there.
You're gonna bring the girl home. You guys are gonna be on your bed. It's gonna be really like, and then she's gonna look over and be like,
what the fuck is that?
I'm out. I'm out. Bye. Done.
But thank you.
So you know it's powerful because he's not like waving it and jiggling it proudly on camera.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay. Oh my God. But thank you very much to who sent that. Since you know who sent that.
You were
talking with them.
I can't remember, but I believe it was Zenimax.
Okay, Zenimax makes sense.
Yeah,
they're always on our Twitch streams and stuff.
Yep.
All right, next package seems to be a DVD of sorts.
Oh.
Because Space Dandy from Nicholas Wilhelm. Thank you. Oh my God, what?
Yes! Oh my God! That was mentioned in Space Dandy!
Yeah! Wait. Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. The complete series. Kick butt, save the world from evil with Chuck Norris's power-packed animated series. Martial arts master Chuck Norris brings his thrilling mix of heroism and incredible athletic prowess to this animated action series, blending the courage and ingenuity of the American frontiersman with the willpower and stoicism of the samurai warrior. I can't. The cringe. Oh my God. Through 5 exciting installments, Norris and his Karate Commandos warrior crew battle the Karate Commandos warrior crew. That's all one thing. Those are all adjectives for crew. Battle the sinister The sinister organization Vulture, a sophisticated terrorist cabal led by The Claw with a K, and his lieutenant Super Ninja.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Norris created the series and kicks off each adventure.
Wow.
Episodes are called Deadly Dolphin, Target: Chuck Norris, Terror Train Menace from Space. Island of the Walking Dead. Wait.
Holy
Oh no,
shit.
hold on. I almost thought they lied about there being 5 installments, but Terror Train is one thing.
and then Menace from Space.
That's another. Okay, cool, because Terror Train Menace from Space, that might be a bit much.
Hey,
I
would
require
believe it.
some serious drama and a semblance of reality.
But oh
in
my god, thank you.
Chuck Norris animated power action series.
That is amazing.
Jesus.
That is amazing.
Look at the weapons that they have.
Oh yeah,
We have this He-Man motherfucker here.
He's holding just a drill.
He's just holding a
Simone
drill. Yep. It's like a Keyblade drill, basically.
Yep.
We have just
And then
a
other people-
racist stereotype here. We have.
Wait, only one?
Oh no, I'm getting started here. We have the white girl because of course
the one white girl.
Yep. And then we have
A lot of weightlifting.
weightlifting, a gauntlet wielding, maybe sumo warrior,
I don't.
and just a whole lot of cringe. Oh my god! Thank you, Nicholas. This is
amazing.
Wow.
I love how for each of the parties of the groups, both for the good guys and the bad guys, they have to have some name that has like a K, but then they specifically make it be a K when they don't need to.
Yep.
And
But
by
that's
the way,
because they're fighting against the Karate Commandos with a K.
right, so if you put those together and
Watch,
take
it's gonna be another thing
the
from
first
Space
letter of all 3 of them.
Oh.
Happy
Nicholas
birthday,
as well.
Jacob. Hope you enjoy this after you get past the first 2 chapters. P.S. The Legend of the Galactic Heroes shirt is from me. From Nicholas Wilhelm. Thank you.
The Galactic Hero shirt.
Oh boy. So.
Oh my god. This is
Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro.
This is something that just got an anime adaptation.
Indeed,
recently.
this is basically Bully the anime.
Oh.
As far as I know, Bully
So
the
it's-
anime
it's
and
Step on Me waifu energy.
Step on Me waifu and Smug Girl face compilations.
Oh, that's actually a pretty winning combination.
Because and I will say I am all for the Smug Girl face, right? Smug Girl faces are cool. Smug faces in general in anime are wonderful. I love the way that with anime you can have just expressions be more exaggerated, and then to have someone be like just really smug about something, it's great. It's great.
The reason why I would say it's also a great combination is because since there's the potential for a wholesome romance at some point. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't
Is
expect
that everyone
it.
wants to have that moment where she does the puffed out cheeks blush moment because it's so heavily contrasted with all the smug shit.
Yeah, I gotta say, thank you for sending me this. This is not the kind of series that I would expect to enjoy. So
that being said,
I am curious because now it's like it's extra reason to potentially check it out. Well, maybe not. Who knows, right? But that's reason to check it out.
Yeah. Okay. Tear to open. All right. This one looks better.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. So potential other sorts from here. Let's see. This return bit here. This pin belongs to the one that can truly be called a natural born.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. From Nicholas and that's actually genius. This pin belongs to the one that can truly be called a natural born leader. Choose wisely, from Nicholas, same Nicholas. But then afterwards is, I like your choice as only a natural born leader would have made it. You are both worthy of this title, from Nicholas Wilhelm. So
See, Nicholas, you made a very smart play here, because if there was one Kuwabara thing and one, thing that's for anyone else, we would have fought over them so hard.
There's 2 of them.
Yep.
And they're Yu Yu Hakusho Kuwabara pins.
I will wear with pride.
God. Okay, you will open this one, I'll open this one. Oh my god, I am
love
so
it.
happy.
I love it so much. Kuwabara is just too
Kuwabara
precious.
is an actual gem. He's actually like an just a pure and perfect himbo. Like I really think that like when you think about what you pull them out after like twisting them a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get a grip on it. Ah, there we go.
Then you must not be a natural born leader. Try both hands, yeah. Mr. Dark Souls player. Okay, so this pin is actually pretty hardcore. So I want to be respectful here, but I'm wearing a shirt that I don't really want to pierce because it's quite fragile.
I don't care about that for my shirt.
Yeah, your shirt is kind of a throwaway shirt, but here's what it would look like, basically. So for size scale, but also like
All right.
there you go. It's shimmery. It's amazing. So good.
All right. There we go.
Mr. Natural Born Leader.
That's right. That's right. Hell yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you.
That was really awesome.
Kuwabara is just wonderful.
Kuwabara is one of the best things to happen to this world.
Yep.
All right, I think this is the Legend of Black Hero shirt then.
Probably.
It's got the same packaging as mine is the other one, and then also it's soft inside. This must be a birthday present for you, Jacob.
Oh,
you're getting an upgrade.
Oh. Thank you. This is.
Oh, and it's a very nice material.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This is the good shit here. You know when you buy a fandom shirt and the material is just
Burlap.
It's just really like rough. It's like actually like gonna chafe your skin.
And not that the other one was bad by any stretch. It was like a standard T-shirt, you know, like.
But this is like
not bad, but not
extra
great.
soft.
This
oh
is
my god.
Oh.
And
Also,
is it like? Yes. It's not pasted on at all.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
it's actually a part of the coloring.
Yep. Because one of the
Wow.
things that's tough with most fandom shirts is that eventually the thing will just come off in the wash, right? So sorry, Kuwabara, you're going to be covered up for a little bit.
It's okay, because this is also a sign of you being a natural-born leader.
Or wait, this is large. This might be for you.
No.
This might be for you, so that way we both have a Legend shirt.
I mean, it might be. Is it a bit tight?
A little tight, but this is it's a shirt over a shirt, so.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
But I mean,
this is so comfy.
It might
so
be.
comfy.
It might be for you. It might be. For
Yeah, we
me.
can always
Sure.
double check.
Where's the other packages?
They are down here.
Okay. You want to do this one first, or do one of those?
Your call, because I think you're on the next one.
Okay, then let's do this one because I believe it's pretty light as far as packages go. And this one also, I think, it's going to be a little bit interesting to open here. You're going to get that sweet cardboard cutting ASMR here.
Indeed.
This spot might be better, actually. No, it's the same, basically. Yeah, it's the exact same. Okay.
Symmetrical.
Yeah. Oh, nice. This is very secure.
Indeed. Yeah, this was one that had some trouble showing up.
Oh, wait, actually, is this the...
Oh, yeah, just do that on both sides, and then it can, like...
Sometimes these packages have, like, Nope, okay. So I'm just gonna tear this part here.
Just rip it open.
Oh, this one is specifically for you, Jacob.
Oh.
It's...
That's right, because it's May, so carryover from April.
Yeah. It's gonna be May. Whoop. Peek behind the curtain there. Packaging.
Okay.
It's just de papier.
Ooh, read letter first.
Yes. Okay. More de papier. All right. Greetings! I am writing this letter and sending you this item to show my appreciation for all that you have given us these past few years. Oh, thank you. I began watching anime in the 1980s, back when America didn't even know it was anime, and have continued to this day in varying degrees of effort. Well, then you are an elder in this community.
Indeed, yeah.
One of the problems I have faced as I have gotten older is trying to stay connected to the current fan base and the anime industry itself, as every 5 to 10 years there is a definite changing of the guard. Legends retire as new blood charges proudly to the front to take their place. Up until recently, the best way for me to stay connected to old anime friends and to meet new ones has been the yearly conventions in my area. Makes sense. With the past year's social distancing climate and taking care of my high-risk family members, I am forced to barely leave the house except for groceries. I feel ya. I am fortunate that I'm able to work away from the public, but at times that makes it even more lonely. Also feel ya. I have been watching your videos since before the pandemic, but this past year you have been essential to my focus and sanity. It was fortunate for me that you reacted to a lot of different anime this year, and I have been meaning to get to, but now have someone to watch along with. Your variety of choices is always welcome. From Mass Class to Dorohedoro, from Hibike Euphonium to Running with the Wind, from Oregairu to Noragami and many others, I've had the opportunity to watch shows that I'm not sure I would have ever even looked at, let alone loved.
Glad we got you on board.
Yes. I'm very excited to see Run with the Wind on this list, specifically. As of writing this letter, we've just started the Hakude Ekiden portion of Running with the Wind, and you have no idea how hard it is to wait to watch the next episode until you release your discussion. It is one of the many that I am seeing for the first time alongside you. I love this show so much. As of writing this letter, I am sure you hear this a lot, but while your reactions are amazing, it is your discussions that really make spending the time worth it. Your opinions and predictions, whether they agree with mine or not, are always entertaining and insightful. If it's a show I've seen, it's also fun to hear your first-time impressions and ideas. Watching Jacob try to keep his mouth shut during Bunny Girl while Caleb tries to figure out what the heck is going on is priceless. Now, onto the item in the envelope. If you haven't already, please open the envelope. The rest of the letter is in there as well. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, this is a very
very complicated.
Yes, but also I'm very excited because it makes me think that there's something maybe a bit fragile in here.
Yeah, it very much gives me the vibe of like something that could easily be bent or creased or something.
Yeah, something
like
that's
that.
like a poster. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think it's an art piece. Here's the final part of the letter here. While on my journeys to conventions in years past, I've gotten into collecting anime items that I felt stood above your average anime merch. I like collecting things that feel like a part of history. Because of this, production cells have been a go-to staple for a while now.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh shit. While some of the high-end and popular ones can go for thousands of dollars, I know, yes, think Evangelion or Studio Ghibli. Many can be found for under 50. Okay. Sweet. I was freaking out that I'm like holding something that's...
Wait.
Oh shit. As the industry pushes further and further into digital, I feel like these cells need to be preserved and appreciated. Don't get me wrong, when digital is done right, it is amazing. Ufotable in particular needs to slap some of these other studios into shape with their digital prowess.
Indeed.
100%
Say it
agree.
louder for the people in the back.
Exactly. 3D can be god tier when combined with 2D. Look at Into the Spider-Verse, too, with what the West is doing. Because they're bringing some of that, like, worldwide global collaboration into works with that movie. That was so good. Please accept this production cell of Yu Yu Hakusho's best boy and best girl. Is it Botan and Kuwabara?
No way.
Is it Botan and Kuwabara? If you would like to frame it, yes. I would suggest getting UV protective glass as the black ink lines tend to fade very easily. Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Okay. Also, Otherwise, please keep it out of direct sunlight. Very easy to do. Okay, we will do that. Any I have not framed yet, I keep in a binder so they don't get crushed. Also, the pencil sketch behind the cell is most likely stuck to the cell. Okay, I received it like that, and I would recommend not trying to remove it as it usually damages it and the artwork on the cell. Okay, anime recommendation time. We gotta open this.
Yeah,
well, no. I just want you guys to understand. I feel like I'm holding something that's like, like history right here. So I want you to just hold this lightly on the box. No, don't let it bend. Don't let it bend.
Yeah.
Okay, anime recommendation time. I mentioned this on one of your streams, but please consider Slayers.
Oh!
Jacob has actually been pushing for Slayers a little bit.
Yeah.
So you have someone that's in your court already in the background. While a bit dated, it does a nice job portraying the classic trope of D&D murder hobo adventure party. Wait. They're a murder hobo adventure party.
Let's just say that Megamine was based off of the main character.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
So in a D&D game I played, one of the players...
Let's just set this down.
Yeah, good idea.
Just making me uncomfortable.
One of the players did a D&D character clone of Lena Inverse, the main character.
Okay.
And he was always very, very defensive about the fact that no. She's not like Megamine. Megamine is the copy of her. Like she's the OG.
What I love is the name Lena Inverse. That is the most OC cringe name. Like,
oh, totally.
Just in
oh,
general.
yeah.
It totally sounds like something some like 19-year-old boy came up with as his like second D&D character.
Apparently Slayers was like one of the early examples of like light novel series that got turned into anime and were like really successful. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense too. Okay. What the MC's main goal as she travels the land is finding the best food in the town she's currently in and trying really hard, sometimes, to not nuke the town out of existence with her insanely powerful magic just because someone thought she was someone's lost child.
She's very short.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yep.
I feel like it was the Konosuba of its day. If you watch it, the OVAs are not really necessary, and I only recommend them if you are a completionist who loves hearing the ear-piercing laugh of the OVA-only antagonist. Think Renga from Ouran High School Host Club, but dialed to 11 and for half of her dialogue. Oh, okay. Yeah, then definitely something I would have to, like, brace myself for. Maybe drink some alcohol with. If you're looking for something more cerebral and what the heck did I just watch, then I would recommend Serial Experiments Lane.
I can attest to that.
If you haven't seen it already, Jacob, you've seen like 5 episodes of it, right?
No, more than that. It was one of those things where it was like late night marathoning, which wasn't a good idea because I was like barely awake for a lot of it, so I don't remember exactly how many episodes I watched.
Oh, okay. Despite being made at the dawn of the internet age, it really drives home what we have become as a society. It gave some rather on-the-nose predictions of people having both a real-world life and a digital life, and how hard it might be for some people to tell which one is more substantial. Thank you again for all the fun times, Elder Zikutar. Yeah.
Thank you.
I wanted to make that very like on the nose, like you're the elder of this community
Yep.
because I saw your name, your Discord name on the box on the outside. Yep. But thank you very much, Elder Zikutar. This is really cool, and I'm so excited. A Yu Yu Hakusho production cell.
And I especially understand now a bit of your panic of, where's the package? What happened to it? It says it's arrived, but then I called the place and apparently it hasn't showed up and things like that. So, oh man, because that is something you definitely wouldn't want to get lost or damaged or anything like that.
All right, there is no natural light coming into this room, so I feel comfortable taking this out. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. This is so cool. All right, gonna be as gentle with this as possible. I'm gonna even leave it on the cardboard here.
Right.
So
that is so amazing.
Shape.
That is amazing.
But look at this, guys.
Isn't that incredible?
Oh.
So here's.
Oh, this is so sweet.
So here's what I'm holding
Your
out.
shipping heart is going wild
I know.
right now, isn't it?
But given that this is a production cell, that means that at some point unless it's happened already, we are going to get to see this. And I cannot wait to see what the reasoning is behind it and all of that. And because I absolutely ship these two.
I do too.
Shamelessly.
So based on this, if we were to frame it, we would have to take it out of the plastic. But we probably don't want to do that here until we're ready to frame it.
Yep.
But this is so cool. Thank you very much. I'm going to put it back in the thing.
Yes, put it back in there, but then also let's take the page that has the instructions for the framing of it and put it in there.
Oh, don't worry. I will.
Oh, man, that is so cool. That is so cool.
That is so
I love it.
Awesome.
I love it.
Thank you very much for that.
Yes, thank you. Okay. All right, where's the note part of it? Here it is. You know what? I think you two need Bobobo in your life. You can always go wrong with more Bobobo in your life. Tune in to see how they win using the power of Yu-Gi-Oh! From Nicholas.
I just love this. I just love this image. Look at this image. It's like, when did Frankie like switch? You know, like
Switch anime.
Switch manga.
And then JoJo's.
Yes.
In its classy, beautiful
Stardust
volumes.
Crusaders.
Yeah.
Yep. We just keep adding more and more JoJo's to this list. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much,
Nicholas.
Wow. But you have to listen to this back part of Bobobo here. So hairy, it's scary. In the year 300X, so 3000 something, the cruel Emperor Sururina has mandated hunting down all hair in the Maruhage Empire. But a single man rises to the occasion and takes a stand against this violation of human hair rights. Bobobo, master of Fist of the Nose Hair, uses the prehensile hairs of his schnoz to most lethal ends. Follow Bobobo and his sentient sidekick Snacks as they lead their hilarious rebellion against the Empire. Bobobo and his harem are going all out against the hair haters that are trying to cut, trim, snip, shave, buzz, and otherwise mess with our heroes. To prepare to have your mind bent, curled, kinked, permed, crimped, and teased by this new volume. Yoshio Sawai pushes the bounds of satire and the manga medium itself with Bobobo. Irreverent, silly, and unpredictable. It's pure comic genius.
Oh my god.
And I believe we were already sent volume 1, so this is
yes.
This is amazing.
We were already sent volume 1.
Yeah, but oh my god.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
All right, last one.
All right, last one, guys. Thank you all so much for this stuff. Wow.
Yes.
This one, I believe, is also for you.
Oh.
Yeah. Trying to find this without piercing too deep. There we go. The wolves delved too greedily and too deep. What?
More JoJo's!
Oh my god, more JoJo's! Thank you.
Thank you.
It is
a
duplicate.
Oh no, it's a duplicate.
Okay. That is okay.
Hey, that just means we can both read it at the same time.
Attempted number 2 on the first JoJo book since part 6 was announced by Nicholas. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
They both arrived safely.
Yeah. But thank you very, very kindly.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are too kind. Oh
yes.
my gosh.
You guys are awesome.
Oh, happy birthday, Jacob. I mean, a month and a half ago, but
Yep.
Jacob's favorite gift. We're not supposed to play favorites, Jacob.
No, I know. I won't play favorites. But
and if you don't want this shirt, you can gift it to me. I am lacking in Empire attire.
That is true. And because the Empire will have the whole universe, it only makes sense that both of us.
Oh, you conquered my space.
That.
Thank you.
Anyways. So I'm very excited. I am very excited to be gaming with this on stream and everything.
Gaming.
And to just every once in a while be like, oh yeah, by the way, chat, just check this out. Yeah.
So what you're saying is you're going to put a lot of wear and tear onto that ass?
Caleb, why would you make it lewd?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. You're going to put so much respect onto that ass.
Can you believe this guy? Can you believe it? I can't.
Thank you all so much for tuning in for our unboxing videos. It was a lot of fun. It was quite a long one. Remember, we open these, we do these every 15th of the month. So if you send any packages, you send letters, everything, we'll read them out on stream, open them up on video and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. But remember, no edibles.
It's making you nervous, isn't it? Wait. Yeah, no edibles. Wait,
I'm the lewd one. All right, goddamn it. Get out of here, guys. The move's over. Go home. What?